Hello, welcome to Ellen Global channel. It's good to have you on this channel by this time. And thank you for always searching for our videos to watch. And we appreciate your comments in the comment box. We appreciate the fact that you've already subscribed. You'll be liking our video. At the same time, you'll be sharing our video. Thank you so much. Today we'll be looking at something very, very important. Like I always tell you that I'm a consultant in water factory, water matters. So my concentration is most often production. And today there is something I discover in production business. And it's like a cankerworm that is eating deep into the fabric of a business. And if this cankerworm is not being eliminated, you will not make money in your business. Your money will be you'll be producing at the same time you're not seeing the money. Today I'll be looking at the best way to recover your debts from drivers, from marketers, and even from your customers. Let me give you the best approach to use. I'm not giving you an approach that I read in a book or that I Google. No, I'm giving you an experience method that has worked for me, that has worked for my clients, and if you can apply it in your factory, you will not have debt outside. But before I go to that, let me also bring this to your notice. I know that a lot of you started this business and you were not thinking in that direction, that as soon as production is made, the money should come back to you. You were not thinking in that direction. And that is why you've made some silly mistakes. Silly mistake in the sense that you sell your product, you give your driver the product, you give your marketer the product, and they don't keep money. Sometimes it's not the fault of the chairman, but if the factory runs down, if your business collapses, who is to be blamed? It's not even the manager that will be blamed. It is the owner of the factory that most often will be blamed. Like the continent are from the say that the African witchcraft and wizardry has happens to you. So to avoid thinking what has happened, whether it's spiritual and other things, these are the things you are expected to put in place from the beginning. What you're supposed to tell your drivers, your marketer, is that don't give customers credit. If you're giving customer credit, you are their guarantor, meaning that if they don't pay, you will pay me back the debt. And most mistake that owners of factories and manager does is that they tend to want to have a relationship with their customer. What relationship are you building with them apart from financial relationship, apart from transaction? You've produced your product already, so the relationship is buy my product, give me back my money, and they will continue the business. But you want to be chatting with them, laughing with them, and at the end of the day, they want you to give them credit. If you make mistake and ask your driver or marketer to go ahead and give credit, remember that is on your name. It is no longer on the drivers or marketers name that they must return back the money to you. You'll find a way of recovering the money. And as a big man, as a big woman, you wouldn't want to say how much is it. It is $100, it is $200, so it's a small money. For that reason, you let it go and your money is going. And if your drivers or your marketer knows that you allow such money to go, they want to play the kind of game you play too. Now, let's assume that you've made mistake before and your money is tied outside. Somebody is with your money in the name that he is your creditor. Now, how do you recover those money from them? Very simple. Let me let you know what you do. Now, what you do is this. If you have a business or a factory or a company that has a good record keeping, what you need to do is get an auditor. Let an auditor come to your factory. It should peruse through the record on ground, the record of the marketer or the record of the driver with the account department, and then extract all the debts that the drivers or the marketer are owing according to their name. And then at the end of the day, you'll be surprised. The wolfing money, the much amount of money these drivers, this marketer are owing you. And you know what baffles me? A marketer is owing your money, a driver is owing your money, and you're paying the marketer commission. You're paying the marketer salary. It isn't supposed to be that way. If a marketer chooses to give a customer credit, then he is the guarantor. What you need to do, which is working in most of the factories that I've visited, is that weekly, do not pay their commission until you identify, you know the debt they are owing outside. Deduct that from their commission. Any amount that is remaining, pay them back as their commission. Now they are not owing you. Because let me tell you, the truth of the matter is that there is no customer owing your drivers or your marketers outside. They are all ghost customers that are owing them. They actually use the money for their self, for their family, for problem that arises. So they should pay you. Now the country where you are, where I am, is tough, and it needs tough managers, tough owners of company to sustain and keep staying in the business. So if you must stay in your business, credit, no credit to customer. But if your drivers, your marketers has a relationship with them, want to give credit to them, is on his own peril. He is their guarantor, he will pay. If you can do this, remember, as a recap again, keep a good record of the debt outside, on every drivers, on every marketers. Weekly, if you want to pay them their commission, deduct it from them. If it is salary you're placing it on them, before you pay them their salary, deduct it. In fact, if the credit is much, you don't pay them their salary, wait for the next month, you deduct it. When you keep doing that, I tell you, all the drivers, all the marketer will adjust. They will. Because when you keep deducting again, keep giving them orientation on the needs that, give them reasons why they shouldn't keeping credit outside. And if you do that, my fellow my fellow persons in the business, you will smile always to the bank. You will discover that money keeps pumping into the account every day. As long as there's no challenge, as long as all the vehicles are working, you keep receiving alert every day, and you will smile. You will remain in the business, and you will be grateful that you invested your money into that business. If this video was helpful, it's an eye opener to you, please share this video. Let others know about it, and God will bless you. Thank you so much for finding your time to watch the video. See you again in my next video. Thank you.